Do a first gear rip over here.
Woo!
So, first impressions.
I never would have thought I would say this like about a Cadillac. Oh my god!
Okay. I clapped again. I was clapping to sync my cameras before. So you've been in this,
yes,
but you've been in it when it was not broken in yet. So I couldn't rev it past like a little bit above 4,000 RPM. You're already putting your...
No, I was trying to...
I thought you were putting your
massage,
your back massage on already.
Not yet.
All right. So I broke it in. I probably already have some videos up of me ripping on it, but she never been in it yet. Now, you've been in fast cars, because I've owned fast cars. I've owned not fast cars, you know, like the S2000, the 124 Spider. Like, they're quick, but they're just, you know, they're cool, they're fun, they're little go-karts. Then you've been in, like, 500 plus horsepower Evos, supercharged M3s. This is, like, the balance of both. This is kind of similar to my M3 in the sense that I was
gonna say, it's not like your S2000.
No, but that's what I was literally comparing the spectrum of like S2000s, 124 Fiats, and then like the really fast cars. But usually when my cars are really fast, like the Evo, they're not daily drivable. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But this car, like right when you sat in, you're like, I forgot how nice it is.
Yeah. It's
just the balance of performance, but also that daily drivableness.
Yes.
Whatever the word is. So we're gonna go for a ride.
But this is not as fast as the other ones?
It's not as fast as like the Evo, for example, or my old supercharged M3. It's got the potential, you know? To put things in perspective, the Evo had over 500 wheel horsepower. This one has about maybe a hair over 400 wheel horsepower. So it's got like 100 less.
Yeah.
And it probably, I don't know what the Evos weigh. This weighs about 38. I'm gonna assume this weighs a little bit more, but I'm not even sure. But it feels nice. We're gonna go for a drive and see how it is. Reversed.
Is that gonna be in your way?
Nah, it shouldn't be in the way. All my little bums are vibrating already. My left and right thigh just vibrate when cars are coming, which is
I was gonna say, you might want to explain that.
Yeah,
Instead of it beeping,
my bums are vibrating.
Instead of it beeping when someone's coming, like in the rear, it vibrates.
Right? When someone's coming in the rear, it vibrates.
Oh god.
But yeah, that's what it does instead of, like she said, instead of beeping. I think I said it a different video.
Like when you're in reverse and the rear cross traffic alert, instead of it beeping in the car, and it's really annoying when you're trying to back out of a driveway.
Oh yeah, it beeps like nonstop.
It vibrates on his thighs. Yeah. That's neat.
Cool little feature. So I don't know where we're going. Maybe we'll go on. We'll just take like a loop around the highway, 280 type of thing. I'm excited to get a little more miles on it because I still haven't done launch control or the no lift shift feature, which I would prefer to do. We'll put a little more miles on it. So right now we're just like in regular mode. Let's actually put it in my mode. So this got so many different features. V mode is if you hit this, it goes automatically to V mode. Like everything's like maxed out. But then I have one called my mode, which is kind of like where I'm able to keep some things, like my suspension and brake is a little more subtle, not as aggressive, but the engine sound, which also is the exhaust, burbles are kind of there, which is the one thing I've always said, we need to get it louder. Probably sounds awesome outside. You said it. Because you drove behind me once.
Yeah.
And you said it sounded really good.
It sounds sick. It's crazy. Like inside you don't hear it like that.
It's just, I guess, the luxury of Cadillac just making everything super quiet.
Because I guess most people don't really want it loud as hell in the car, you know?
Yeah, it's already got a little louder here. Just from putting it in my mode.
Yeah, so the last time I was in it, you could not go above the 5.
Yeah. It was below that, but yeah. It was like 4, give or take. 4 to 4.5. I wouldn't go above 4 personally, but it was kind of like right up between 4 and 4.5. Yeah. But it's got good mid-range anyway. Like that was like 2.5 to 3.5, you know, like within that range. And it just pops for like 10 seconds. But we'll get some
like
nice...
all popping. It sounds so different on the outside.
I know, inside's like so subtle.
You just hear the gurgling almost.
But you said outside, you just hear it going.
Yeah, I followed you all the way home the other day.
planted it is.
Yeah.
Alright, maybe we'll do a first gear rip over here. We don't got a lot of room, but we'll see. Ready? Let me know what you think. First time.
Woo! Oh my god! Oh my god.
What do you think?
Yeah, that pushed me back in my seat. Oh my god.
Feels good?
I was like,
For like completely stock car.
I can't wait to watch that back because I was just like, oh wow, that is amazing.
Not too
That's
bad,
better than
right?
all of your cars.
It's smooth. It's the fact that it can do that, but
And-
still do this. Like right now, just
Yeah,
cruising.
that is insane.
like
oh
it
my
feels
God.
great when you're cruising, but it's got that power when you want to have it.
Oh my gosh. That was sick. Oh,
Didn't think it was gonna feel like that? Hey,
No.
I'm going to speed limit. I don't know. All good, buddy. So,
Yeah,
first
that was-
impressions, first rip. That was first, second, third, fourth gear.
That was intense.
Not bad for like completely stock compared to me having to modify all these cars to make them quick.
No.
This is like out the box. It's got that
amazing.
power, yet it still has like this beautiful compliance of just cruising.
Yeah.
The interior, the ventilated seats, like it's kind of like I said, the
I feel like
best
I got
of both worlds.
whiplash a little.
Now what's crazy is the potential of this platform. I'm not gonna do anything
you're
now.
not touching
I'm
it.
not doing it now, believe me, not right now. But in the future, put a set of drop-in turbos with your necessary bolt-ons and whatnot, and I think people are doing over 700 to the wheels horsepower and torque. That's like almost double considering it's making a hair over 400 right now. Again, not doing it now. Like this car.
Like anytime soon. Bro.
No. I'm not
This is
doing
a
that.
brand new car
I'm gonna
with a
enjoy it.
warranty and
No, for sure. I want to be able to actually do the, like I said, the no-lift shift, the launch control, all that cool stuff in the near future. Little mods, you know, get an exhaust a little louder, stuff that don't break warranty, set of wheels,
yeah, just
etc.
double check with that guy.
Yeah, no, I already did. He said that's fine. It's nice. Very nice, very nice. Interior has so much. Exterior looks beautiful. It's got the power. I'm gonna do little minor things to make it more unique to myself, but nothing that'll void warranty and nothing crazy, to be honest. It feels great. And when you're cruising like this, it just feels so nice, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the other cars where you like feel every single bump everywhere.
Oh my god. The Eva.
Yeah. All of them. The Evo, I'm trying to think. The Evo's probably pretty sturdy. I'm trying to think what else. I don't know.
The BMW was fine.
Yeah, that one I didn't touch the suspension either. That also had, I think that had the, you could change the dampening like this.
My nails match your
Seatbelt.
yeah.
Yeah, red.
Ombre.
Most guys are probably not going to know what the hell ombre is.
Gradient.
I was going to say
Oh,
gradient.
you said.
Yeah, gradient's like the
Gradient.
word. In the female verbiage, it's like ombre. Ombre, what I got? Ombre hair, ombre nails. It's just gradient. It's a gradient.
I love this.
Sounds so good. But then, like, as you get into it, it almost gets quieter.
Sounds better outside.
Yeah. Got to do more outside clips.
All right, truck. Let's go. Green light.
Do it.
This, I think, and I never would have thought I would say this like about a Cadillac. Nothing against Cadillac. I just never thought I'd say it. They're great luxury cars, but this is by far my favorite car that you've ever owned. Probably on the top 5 of what I like personally.
That is awesome.
This specific, you know.
Because it's like, not a lot of companies make a sporty, like Cadillac's known to be more luxurious, but they
Yeah.
make a car like this that's super sporty.
It's really nice. It's so unique. Woo. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
not too much room. But yeah, it feels good. And yeah, so like right above this, they make the CT4-V Blackwing, which is a little bit bigger. And oddly enough, no, I like smaller cars, so this is like the perfect one for me. Now where this is a twin turbo V6, that is a supercharged V8. Where this has like 470 horsepower, not to the wheels, but 470. That has like 660. But it is bigger, and I like my smaller car, so to me this was perfect. Plus that thing's more. It weighs a little more, yeah, but that thing also it's a lot faster.
Yeah.
But it's bigger, and it starts at like 30 grand more. And I like my smaller cars, and this honestly, it's not huge. You know what I mean?
No, it's perfect.
I like the front of this better than a CT4-V, but oddly enough, I actually like they look very, very similar.
So what's the difference in the back?
No, they are different. Both the front and the rear is different. The taillights and the headlights have a different design aspect. Like mine goes all the way down. The CT4-V, whatever, has like a cut in the middle, if you remember. They don't like drag all the way down. But I do like the rear like a hair better, I think.
What's different in the rear?
Same thing, where it's just minor design style differences. Taillights are a little different, yeah. Oh, excuse me. So, your favorite car that I've ever owned is this?
Yeah.
I think you said that about my 124 when I got it. I'm trying to remember. I think so. But hey, this is a huge upgrade.
Car.
Yeah. Is that me?
Yeah.
All right, you gotta shut it. Stop it. Stop it, alarm.
Yeah, when we did that questionnaire, not questionnaire, but the 5 things we like and dislike about the car.
You said it was like one of the best looking cars, I think.
Yeah, like
this is just everything.
Stealthiness of it and stuff like that. But as far as looks, driving, feeling.
Ready?
Woo! Gonna give me whiplash.
Pop, 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 pop.
We need like a wide open road.
That's what's crazy. These gears are so long. First gear goes to like 40 some miles an hour. Second gear is like 70 some. My other cars, I can't even hit 60 in second. This thing's hitting almost 50 in first. It's crazy. Like I think when I shifted, it was like mid 40s. It almost hit 48. I don't know if it's because I was already in second or what, but yeah. I think this car has a top speed of like 189 miles an hour. So
180?
189.
Oh, wow.
So it's just, the gears are a lot longer. Where the S2000 and the 124, the S2000, if you tune it, maybe you could rev it out and hit 60 in second. But this car, wow, that's a lot of smoke coming out of that weird Mini Cooper. But yeah, the gears are super long in this, so you definitely need a lot of room, or you'll barely be able to get out of second and third. I would do a little second gear rippage over here.
I might head back so I don't get whiplash.
Picks up so quick. Gotta slow down. Slow it down a little bit. If I didn't have the IMSA edition, the seat backs would have been suede. Or I think that's an option, I forget. But they do have an option where the backs are suede. But since my dumbass decided to spend more and get this edition, which I do love.
So funny. We literally went to the dealership to see this car, and he said specifically, "This is not the car I want. But it's the same size. We're just going to look at it for size, looks."
It's the only manual one, and like a 200 mile radius.
Yeah, this isn't the one that I want. Like,
because it's too expensive.
For size. I'm like, okay, didn't think anything of it. We go. I'm like, wow, it's really nice. We're both like, holy shit, it's really nice. But he kept reiterating to the guy, like, this is, you know, I don't want the ISMA, whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, IMSA. Whatever.
And, you know, he didn't push it or anything. He said, you can't drive it because I can only drive it if...
But he did say right off the bat, he's like, my manager is willing to go under...
No, yes, yep.
Right off the bat, he's like, you know, my manager's willing to probably go like 2,000 under on this. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that's fine, I still don't want it,
right,
you know? And we walked out.
Yeah, it was a good experience. We walked out. He sat with it for a day and then started that same day.
I was going to say, didn't I go back?
I said, like, because it was in the morning, that's by the end of the day, at night, he started talking to me about this. And I'm like, what?
like, let me just go back and talk to him a little bit.
Oh my God.
I eventually got them to go like $4,000 under.
Yeah, he got a good deal.
And then
But
it just had everything. Like, if I had another one, I probably would have modified it. This one, I don't want to modify it. It's got everything so unique the way I love it. I love the red accents.
I already knew. Once you get your mindset that you're gonna do it, doesn't matter what anyone says. You're gonna do it regardless. So it is what it is. You only live once. Could die tomorrow. So
yeah,
well
it
enjoy
just
it.
sucks that I have a very expensive hobby.
yes, it does.
But luckily, there's a business that intertwines in the automotive industry too, so that kind of helps.
You use that excuse a lot,
I know,
mister.
I know. It's nice.
Yeah.
Should have started an automotive business when I was younger. Would have made more sense. But I do plan on holding on to this one for a while.
You
I
use
say that a
that
lot.
excuse for everything.
Well, I have to
Every
now.
car.
Now,
they could be
but it's
polar
true.
opposites. The Integra, the this, the that.
Actually, let's ask
for
them.
business, for business, for business, for business.
Let's see what they think. I was gonna get the Integra
The
Type S.
S2000, the Prelude, for business, for business.
Yeah, well, I never got.
Literally
I got
not
the.
polar opposite
I got
cars.
the S2000 instead of the Prelude. People are like, "What are you guys talking about?" But the Integra Type S was a car that I was gonna get. It was either that or this. And this is obviously like a step above, both in performance but also in price. Like, it ain't even on the same level.
Well,
but
with markup, so.
yeah, and that's where it came into
You
play.
got it 4 G's under, and they're
where the
selling
Integras are selling
1,000 over.
10,000 above.
Oh, they changed that, by the way.
What? It's not 10 anymore? How much are they selling above, give or take?
I don't know.
Some dealer, I don't know. I've seen some dealerships do 5 to 10 above. But either way, it's still, I did get the more expensive version, the IMSA. But if you don't get that, I think it starts at 60 grand. So you still get the performance. You might not get the visuals depending on how you like it. To me, I'm an idiot, and I like the driver focus interior, the exterior. I loved it. I fell in love with it, so I spent it. But you could get this car not visually the same for a lot cheaper. For a price that is not that far off from an Integra Type S. And that's where I kind of started looking at the CT4-V Blackwing. So I'm like, let's see, Integra Type S starts in the low 50s. It could be spec'd out to almost 60. And with the markups, you're at 60 or more sometimes. Where this literally starts at 60 with no markups. If you don't get the edition that I got.
Yeah.
So it just made sense to me. I would still love the Integra. I think it looks beautiful, but it's just, come on. Front wheel drive, with so much less power compared to this. It's just a completely different car. I still love it.
Don't forget, we're going to ShopRite.
Okay. Well, we're going to go back that way, and then we'll go to ShopRite. Is that nice?
Very nice. How much? Not
I wonder
enough.
what my gas mileage is for this. Let's see. How do I go to like this route? Let me see. There's a way to do current drive cycle 11.2. So we drove 13 miles and our gas mileage is 11.2. We've been ripping on it like nonstop though, so you know what I mean? When I drove it the other day when I was breaking it in and I was on the highway doing just like literally packing on miles, I actually hit 24. I forget
amazing.
what I think they say 18 to 23 or 18 to 24. But whatever it was, I actually hit 24 for like a good, I don't know how many miles I put on. It was like a 30, 60 minute drive. It was a longer drive. And I got 24. Right now we're at 11.2. Now it says 11.4. Not terrible considering, we've been ripping on it most of the time.
Well,
So yeah, I think we're going to end it though. We got your first impressions with the power, which you already love the visuals of it. So you approve, which is a good thing. When your significant other approves of your bad car buying decision,
I wouldn't
that's
say
a good
that.
thing.
I say I like the car.
All right, she doesn't approve the decision that I made, but she approves the car. So
It's weird.
take it for what it's worth.
Yeah.
All right, if you're interested in more content on this car, other cars, be sure to subscribe. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this video. Check out drivendistrict.com for some performance parts and merch. She has a channel, Inked Car Girl. I will link to that below as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot.
Bye.